Hey everyone, it's Chris again. Loot or Die 2 is finished. I am awaiting review. However, there are XBLIG issues with review right now. No one can actually review a game. And E3 is going on, so, or whatever it's called, the conference that they do. So the support is not there for us right now. So we have to wait a little bit before those people come back and can help us with XBLIG and get it working for one last hurrah with a really great game, and that is Loot or Die 2. I figure if I have this extra time, maybe it's meant to be for me to go back into this game and try and, tweak it as best I can if I find any discrepancies. Now, I found that the really, really powerful bazooka guns are pretty good, and they're very well balanced against the super fast fire guns like this. I find that the guns in the middle, the shotgun and the auto rifle, are a little weak in comparison, but there are things that make up for that in the rate of fire and different abilities and such that would benefit from these guns. So I'm not sure if I want to change those numbers just yet. Maybe I need to do a little more testing. I may change the rate at which enemies increase in power. Right now I'm on Prestige 3, and I'm really good at the game. I mean, obviously I made it, I've played it a ton, and it's super easy for me, but it is getting a little bit harder. I am getting closer and closer to dying the more I prestige. So right now I'm probably going to die. I'm going up against the Guardians, which prevent you from prestiging, so you have to kill these guys to prestige. So here we go. We'll see if I can do this in one shot. It's mostly a matter of getting lucky and downing one of them as quickly as possible. Especially with the tank guy, he can do a lot of damage to you, and you really got to be careful of him. I recommend downing him first. Oh, I got to heal. Oh, crap. All three of them at once. That's nice. Jump over there. Take my ice blast to the face. There you go. Okay, one down. Once someone is down, it's a lot easier. I only got hit about 4 or 5 times there, but you saw that would have killed me if I hadn't healed. So the game is definitely getting harder. The first time against these guys, I could take a bunch of hits from them, and it wasn't too bad. It was pretty bad. So we'll prestige real quick, and I'll show you how the items get more powerful after you prestige. And World 1 is definitely a heck of a lot easier than World 5 every time you prestige. I did that on purpose. I didn't want to make it that you prestige and then suddenly enemies are grossly overpowered and you can't win. So it's a gradual. Everything in the game is a gradual increase in power for you and the enemies. Let's see what I got. Pretty good chest piece. The 13 armor is really nice. Armor is very, very powerful in this game. It makes a huge difference. With armor, it's basically like you're adding 50% life to your character once you get a lot of armor, which is really, really good. So let's salvage real quick. Stuff I don't want. Let me just see what this stuff is. So we got a life steal rank 5. Or actually, let me go to the first world again and see if I get some nice items to power up. Now, I'm on World 1, so enemies are not too powerful, but they are way more powerful than they were the last time around in Prestige 3. I think in Prestige 3 they had about, I don't know, like 800 life, and now they have about 1,200. And I've got a gun with some crit on it, so I'm doing probably about, I don't know, about 1,000 damage per second, which is pretty good with this gun. But by World 5, this gun would be pretty bad, because the enemies would have about 5 times as much life and be hitting me for about 1/10 of my life. So World 5 is definitely super hard in comparison to World 1. Look at that, he only hit me for 30. I got some pretty nice armor right now with that chest piece. But in the next world, they'll be hitting me for like 50. And then by the time I get to World 5, they'll probably hit me for like 150. So World 1 is pretty easy on purpose. You're meant to be able to kill most of the enemies pretty easily. Only a couple of them will really hurt you. And that guy just did me for 52, so it's not too bad. Basically, it's 16 hits to die right now. The last time I went through, it was about 24 hits to die. So that's the difference in prestiging. It's very gradual. It's hard to notice, but over time, like the difference between Prestige 1 and this is super insane. Prestige, like the first time through the game, I found it incredibly easy. My friend who was playing with me, she found it pretty easy. In that she only died a few times, although I was playing with her, so I was, you know, the couple times she died, I was able to pull her through. But that's okay. That's what I wanted. I want people to ease into the game, and then as they start building up their character and going into the higher prestiges, I want it to suddenly become more and more difficult. And by adding the scale where the enemies grow 5% faster than you do, eventually you're going to hit your limit. I don't know what that is. For me personally, it's probably going to be a matter of when the enemies can like one-shot me, then that'll be my limit. Because if I'm careful, I can go through levels without getting hit once. So that's probably going to be the only way. Especially the boss of World 3. The higher prestiges, I've found that he is the one that grows the strongest. Because he creates enemies to fight along his side, little red things that jump at you. And that alone, they all are enhanced too. So it becomes like a bullet sponge. And using fast firing weapons is the best way to beat him. Using the slow rocket launcher type guns, it takes too long to kill his minions. And they can overpower you. This boss pretty easy, being the World 1 boss. But still hits very hard. Let me see if I take some damage here. So yeah, in 8 hits, he would kill me, so that's pretty powerful, even though it's only World 1. Let's do a patrol real quick. And then we're going on 7 minutes here, so I'll end the video after this. But yeah, that's just to show you the gentle but steady increase in enemy power and strength and your increase. So we'll see if I get any items after this. I'll try putting some stuff on. Let's see if I get anything good. Actually, we can do that now. I don't want to waste too much more time. Let's see. Got a new shotgun. I think new items are from here on. My legendary wasn't. Oh, both of them were runes. So my rewards for the boss was a restoration rune. That's pretty good. But these are some older items from the last prestige. Let's see. A lot of armor on that guy. Not good loot, not good loot. I didn't get a lot of good items. Probably the best item I got was this. Although it's energy boost, and I don't really need that with a fast fire machine gun. Maybe with the bigger weapons I do. Titan Guard's pretty nice. That's a lot of life. Anyway, I'll just put some... I don't want to put stuff on because if it's not legendary, I don't like to use it. Because, I mean, I have some nice stats on my gear right now. This is from Prestige 2. This one's from Prestige 3. And it was... oh, the helm sucks. I definitely want to replace my helm. Okay, let's do that. I'll show you that real quick. And upgrade... And I'm gonna, I want to put find legendaries on my helm, and I want to boost the rank. So let's boost the rank up there. 8, 9, and 10. Another thing is the mouse will loop around, so you don't have to like waste time. Like if you're equipping something, you can whip around and do it. It's easy. All right, so now we got a lifesteal helm. We have 2 crit and 2 lifesteal, which is a really nice combination. It's one of my favorites in the game. And then all I gotta do is find a better weapon. I don't want to use energy boost. Energy boost is good with the bazookas. Excuse me, it can be quite powerful with bazookas. All right, I like to keep my legendary runes that I find because they're kind of rare, and they're good forever. So there's no reason not to keep runes. I probably should keep this if I test again with a partner. That's the heal party rune. Oh, I got some rewards available. Alright, and then this one I won't be able to do because it requires a kill with a teammate. Let's see, I got some new items. I got a crit chance 2 shotgun. That's kind of cool. I just got a new helm. Oh, that's the old helm. Okay, okay. Oh no, this is a new helm. It's another lifesteal, but it's a little bit worse, I think. I mean, it's got more damage, but I'm doing 293 damage, so to add 8 more damage isn't that big a deal. Losing the armor is the big deal. This armor is enormous because without this high armor, if I was all damaged right now, those enemies would have been hitting me for about twice as much damage. And I really made it so that if you go a damage build, you really put yourself at a disadvantage in terms of how much damage you take. Now, someone like me who doesn't get hit a lot could probably get away with that, but most people couldn't. Alright guys, so that's the game so far. Right now I'm on Prestige 4. I'm probably going to play today, get it up, see how many prestiges I can go up. I got a nice cache of space gems and dust for upgrading my gear when I do find stuff, so I like to hoard that. But yeah, that's what I got so far. And if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I'm going to go to the higher difficulties and see just how hard it is. I think I made it so that you really have to prestige a lot to get to the point where it's impossible. And like a really, like you might have to go to like prestige 50 to get to like impossible levels. But I did that so that the hardcore players could go as far as they wanted with the game without any detriment to other people. When you go back and play in other worlds, your weapons get decreased to that level, and you're basically just farming runes and dust and gems at that point, while also earning rewards here with the quest giver, and helping other people get to higher prestiges so they can help you. Alright, good luck and have fun, guys.